Hi, welcome to our little production video. To give you a quick update to what we're up to with Spring. Currently we are about a month into working with Blender 2.8, trying to finish the first chunk of the film, the first minute of the film. We want to finish it until end of July in its entirety. So we want to be able to render the whole thing with the animation, maybe not with all the physics and all the simulation and all the super beautiful things that make up the shots, so we get a rough idea of what this film is going to be. And then later on, probably over the course of August, we'll continue and finish the second scene. So the animators are animating. That's great. 2.8 is working, sort of. So in that regard, everything is fine. What the render team is doing currently, me and Julian, is setting up the shots for the animators, but also making sure that we can transition them from animation-ready files to render-ready files. And at the same time, Julian is setting up the environments. I'm doing some finishing touches here and there with particles and scattering debris around. And yeah, just making sure that we have an environment that feels alive and living, breathing with a lot of details. Here's the edit of the film. It's all laid out in nice and interesting colors. And this is the first chunk that we're currently working on. It's a bit messy right now, but here you can see we have some first renders for the beginning. Of course, all of this is still a work in progress, and yeah, some shots are there, and even animated and rendered shots, which is it's fairly cool to see the animation finally being put on the screen in its final glory, everything. So that's cool. So none of the renders have particles or physics effects and those types of things. So that will all come in later. Once we've done this chunk, we'll probably go back and fine tune it at the end of the production. There's only 2 shots that are still here in layout. Those will be animated in the next coming weeks. And here's some shot that Hjalti is currently working on, still in blocking. Here's another one that he has just finished. That's a final render. You can see that the particles are flickering in the background, which is another issue that we had currently. I don't want to go into that. It's a lot of flickering, a lot of flickering. Hopefully we'll fix it. And then this is the last shot of this whole sequence. So this is really all we have to work on. It's not much. Well, it's not a lot of work, but it's 1 minute of film, which is awesome. We'll have this 1 minute finished, and then we know how the film looks like. Okay, here is a shot. Yeah, here's the shot rendered that you just saw. As I said, characters aren't posed yet. Some things in the environment aren't done yet, but we're just assembling everything to get an idea of the whole thing. So super cool to see everything coming together. Like Julian started setting up this thing, and then I took it over with particle effects and debris and stuff, and then we're just trying to bring the lighting together. Then there is another shot. This one is super awesome. That's the one that Hjalti is currently animating, with Spring interacting with the dog, cuddling, giving him a cookie. Super charming. Here we finally have a first animated shot of the film together. Super cool, animated by Pablo Fournier. It's just great. We still have to work on grass, fur, all those kind of things. At the same time, we also have to establish the environment of the downstairs in the forest. So we've been just working on this mountainous area outside of the valley, but now we're getting more into the valley where everything is frozen and very subdued lighting and very cold. And Julian has been doing a great job providing all the assets for this. So all the trees he's done in the last couple of months, all the icicles and all the little plants and everything. Now we're really assembling everything and it's all coming together, and we just have to see how this whole thing looks like. So that's why with the assemblage of these shots we can make some decisions, what has to be changed, how is this thing going to look like, is it going to be blue, is it going to be green, how many plants are there going to be, how is the frost looking on the rocks and all those kind of things. And that's just an iterative process. So over the next coming months we'll keep working on this, we'll keep making improvements. There's going to be more animation being done, and some of the more exciting shots inside the valley with our crazy cloud monster creatures are going to come up. So I'm super excited about that. If you are also excited about this project and you want to be kept up to date, just follow our production logs, and that's about it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.
Is a struggle?
It's a struggle, yeah, because I've just been working. I was actually thinking about how to fix the eyebrow intersection with the mesh of her eyebrows with the thing, and now I have to do the thing. And is the thing recording? The thing is recording. Okay, let's just do it. Right? Okay.